we're learning from firefighters, when they got here, they tried everything they could to get to the woman who lived. But what we found out is when they found her, she was near that back bedroom, and ultimately that's where they found her. They were not able to resuscitate her, to get her to come back to life, essentially, and unfortunately she died as a result. They say she's an elderly woman. She had, according to, I guess, neighbors, 3 dogs. One of them was found in the backyard. She had some birds also. They were in the backyard safe. They were fine. I guess they were in cages. But unfortunately, she did not survive. They said that there was smoke throughout this home, flames throughout this home, but the front of the home does not look like it's damaged at all. The house, part of the house that had the most damage was the back of the home, and they believe that is where this fire started, on the inside back of the home, where most of the damage was done. That's why you can't see anything in the front of the home. So firefighters are trying to get any and all hot spots out of the home and trying to air it out as well, but that's what firefighters are telling us at this hour. We'll continue to stay on top of the story, let you know more details as we get them throughout the morning. That is the latest, reporting live on the Northwest Side. I'm Christina W. on Fox SA. We'll send it back to you. Are you good, Carlos? Yeah. Okay. First name, last name, and title.
My name is Jarrett Vokey.
Oh, do you need? Yeah, we do.
Jarrett Vokey, Battalion Chief 8. V as in Victor, O-C-K-E.
Okay, tell us what happened.
So we were dispatched for a structure fire, arrived on scene, crews reported heavy smoke coming out of the structure. They were able to do a fire attack immediately, get inside with a fire hose and perform a primary search for victims. The victim was in the room where it looks like the fire may have started. There was 2 rooms involved, the bedroom and the back kitchen area. They did find one victim in a bedroom. They were able to remove the victim from the structure. Victim is deceased at this time. We're in the early stages of the investigation. The investigators just got on scene several minutes ago and are starting the investigation at this time.
Obviously a very sad situation.
Yes.
Is this the back part of the house?
Back part of the house, the fire involved, yes.
Hearing this is an elderly victim, tell me what you can about how she might have tried to get out, or?
We don't believe she even tried to get out at this point. She was found in the area of the bed. So don't know what her mobility status was or anything like that as far as being able to walk and function at this time. That'll all be determined during the investigation and speaking with neighbors and family and things like that.
Any idea the location as far as inside, outside the home, or how this got started?
No, like I said, it involved the interior of the house on the back side of the house. But the investigation is just in the early stages, so I'm not going to speculate as to the cause right now.
I know there were animals also inside the
There was
house.
a report of possibly 3 dogs. We found 1 at this time. And then there's 5 large birds and bird cages in the backyard that are doing okay.
What do you guys do at this point? I mean, it's a very sad, devastating
It is. So at this point, we continue the investigation. We notify Animal Care Services to take over care of the animals that we do find that are alive at this point. Like I said, we're in the early stages. Also have not notified family of anything like that, so we need to do that before this airs, hopefully.
Could you tell me more about the fire and the smoke? Obviously, police tried to get in first and couldn't.
Yes, they opened the front door and were not able to make entry. The smoke was banked all the way down to the floor inside, so visibility would have been 0 inside that house, even at the floor level.
Are you guys putting down any hot spots or anything?
They're currently working on hotspots in there right now, working with and around the fire investigators.
But smoke was all the way to the ground?
All the way to the floor, yes.
Any working smoke detectors in the smoke?
Not that we know of at this point. Like I said, very early on, I have not made it even into the inside of the house at this point myself.
Right here. Hello, hello, hello. We hope you like the show. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. We are live streaming. We are live streaming. We're live streaming. Oh, wrong. I'm looking in the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. I'm like, what is that? That's okay. My earbuds, they're right here. I got it. Yeah. A car driving by saw smoke.
Oh, okay.
It was a car driving by that saw smoke and called it in.
Oh,
Yeah, to answer your question. Sorry that took so long.
thank you.
I got to do another live show. Yeah.
I don't want to stay too long on that because it's dark. So I want to show it.
Okay. We're in the open.
Hey, okay. Did you send the message back? Firefighter's name? Did you send the message back? Firefighter's name? Can
Yes.
you do this?
Yes. Here we go. Well, sadly, a woman has lost her life. She has died as a result of this fire that happened right here on Southill Street. You can see not much left of the firefighters out here. The home, you can't tell much damage, and that's because all of the damage was done to the back of this home, and that is sadly where they found this woman who died as a result. Let's go straight to the video here. This fire started just before 3 o'clock this morning at this home off of South here. This is out near Loop 410 and Babcock Road out near Hillcrest on the city's northwest side of town. That's when firefighters were called, when somebody driving by saw smoke in this area and quickly called firefighters. Now, when they got here, they searched the home and found the body of an elderly woman inside near a back bedroom. They unfortunately could not get her to revive, and that's when they called it, and she died as a result. They believe the fire started on the inside of the home near the back bedroom where she was found. They don't know how this fire started. There were reports of 3 dogs in the home. One of them was found in the backyard, and there were reports of birds. They were all found safely in the backyard in their cages. But again, no other word as to how this fire started, how this woman died. But again, a lot of smoke as a result of this fire, and they are just putting out hot spots and trying to get more information as to how this fire started. No other details were given. Just a very, very sad situation, as you can imagine. Yeah, just a tragedy, as you can imagine, for all of the neighbors who did know this woman. But those are all the details we have. That is the latest for now on the city's northwest side. We will send it back to you. Here. I'm here. She said no. That's fine. That's fine. I'm live streaming the picture. I'm live streaming the picture. Just heads up.
How long will you stay this on the porch?
Yeah, the mother of the owner of this house. Good morning, everyone. What I can tell you is they just put caution tape right here in front of the home. The body obviously still here at the scene as we wait on the medical examiner. Most of the damage was done to the back of the home here off of Southill. That's off Loop 410 near Hillcrest, near Babcock, right on the northwest side of town. Let's go take you straight to the video here where firefighters were called out here about 3 in the morning after smoke was seen from a passing car, and immediately firefighters were called out. When they got to the home, they tried to get to this woman. They believe the fire started in the back of the home, on the inside of the home, and unfortunately that's where they found the body of this woman who lives here alone. We talked to firefighters. The battalion chief about what they found, and here is what they told us about what happened next. Just a very sad situation, as you can imagine. There were 3 dogs inside this home as well. One they found in the backyard. The other 2 were learning that were taken by a neighbor. There were also some birds in the backyard inside their cages. They are okay, but the tragedy obviously is the woman who did live alone. They're still trying to determine how this fire started. That's what investigators will try to determine from this point on. But as you can imagine, for neighbors who knew this woman, they say she was very independent, and it's just a tragedy for them. They are just obviously very upset about this entire situation as this caution tape now goes up in front of this home as fire investigators try to determine exactly what sparked the flames in the back of this home this morning. But for now, that is the latest reporting live from the city's northwest side. I'm Christina W. on Fox SA. Listen back to you. Hello, this is a mic check. We're live streaming our picture. We're live streaming our picture. Hello. We're still on the break.
250 now.
We still have weather and traffic, and we're live streaming.
Breaking news this morning, a woman dies in a house fire on the city's northwest side. We're live there on the scene. Find out what happened and what we know about her coming up.
I need you in your spot.
Hey. Arson, right?
Go this way.
We're talking to Mendoza right now. It's going to be a little bit. we go. Good morning, Marissa. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to show you right now as firefighters are dealing sadly with the aftermath of this fire and a woman's body which has been moved to the front of the home because the medical examiner is here and caution tape surrounds the front of the home. We're not showing you too much of it as they deal with what is left of the fire. You can't see it from the front of the home because most of the damage was done to the back of the home. Let's go straight to the video here when firefighters were called out here about 3 in the morning when police were first alerted to smoke coming from the home. Firefighters were eventually called and found the flames coming from the back of the home. 2 rooms in particular, a back bedroom near the back kitchen area, and when they made it inside, that's when they made the discovery, the body of an elderly woman near that back bedroom. We talked to firefighters, the battalion chief out here, about what they discovered, and here's what they told us. Obviously a tragedy for everyone involved. We just saw arson investigators walk by the scene too. They will ultimately determine what caused this fire to start in the back of the home. They believed it started inside this home. Still no word on how this fire started. That will be part of the investigation this morning. Reporting live here on the city's northwest side, I'm Christina Del Leon. We will send it back to you. Alrighty. I'll dial in like 1 minute and then we'll record.
Will it work for both?
Huh?
Will it work for both?
If I do generic, it will. After this live shot. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
They're in traffic. They're in traffic. We'll go to break after traffic.
Your mic's still on.
Yeah, it is. You want me to turn it off?
You have a safe power. It's the same.
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Good morning. Good morning. We're live streaming this picture. We're live streaming this picture. You want to record real quick?
Have time?
Yeah, we can do it right now. Are they rolling?
Yeah, I called her.
We'll knock it out real quick.
Okay.
I'll get out of the shot too.
Okay.
We're recording a look live for 6:30 nonstop in 3, 2, 1. A tragic scene here off of South Hill. This is off Northwest Loop 410 near Hillcrest. As you can see, firefighters are still on the scene, and arson investigators have made it out to the scene as well after a woman's body was found inside this home after a fire that happened here about 3 o'clock this morning. Let's go straight to the video here. We're learning that it was police who were called originally after smoke was seen. Somebody driving by, smoke was seen coming from the back of this home. Now, when firefighters were called, they quickly tried to make it inside this home, and unfortunately that's where they found the body of a woman inside. As they tried to get her out, unfortunately she was too far gone. Now, we talked to the battalion chief out here about what happened and where they found her, and here's what he said. Take the soundbite here and the tag in 3, 2, 1. Now, we know there were also some pets inside the home, and they managed to make it out safely. There were also some birds that were okay too in their cages in the backyard. And again, arson investigators are going to determine how this fire started. I'm Christina De Leon. Back to you. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Just a tragic situation. In fact, I'm going to step out of the shot here. We know that the medical examiner is here, and they have put caution tape around this home. We're not going to show too much as to respect the family and friends of this loved one. We do know that she is an older woman in her older 70s that was found dead inside this home. Unfortunately, firefighters simply could not save her. All of the damage was done to the back of this home. That is according to firefighters. Let's go straight to the video here. This is off of South Hill. This is near Hillcrest and Loop 410 on the city's northwest side of town. When firefighters got here, they say most of the damage, as I mentioned, was done to the back part of this home. They tried desperately to make it inside this home. They say the damage was done to mainly 2 parts of this home inside the home. In fact, when we talked to the battalion chief, here's what he told us. Yeah, so what they do know is that they believe the fire started inside that home in one of those 2 rooms. They say she did not make it far from either one of those rooms. You know, the cause of death will be determined eventually. Now, we did see arson investigators also make it to the front of the home. They will eventually determine what caused this fire. Although they don't believe it is suspicious in nature, they will try to determine that. We do know that there were also some pets in this home. We are finding out from neighbors that they got 2 of those pets. One was also found in the backyard. There were some birds that were secured in cages in the backyard of this home as well. But again, firefighters just trying to look at everything, maybe possibly some hot spots as well. But it does appear that this fire is out as a medical examiner does take this body away this morning. Reporting live here on the city's northwest side, I'm Christina De Leon, Fox SA. We will send it back to you. All right, we're good.
Good. Let me call the other.
Make sure they have it. Yeah.
Hey, Irma, did you get the look like? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.